what's going on, guys? I don't know if this is gonna make it to a standalone video, but the car is ready. We're about to go to Leadfoot. Dave's just got his ECU, so we'll see if this makes a full video or, you know, it's just a video by itself. All right, see you guys at Leadfoot. I don't know if you guys can see, but we are here with Dave with the BMW.
It's dark as shit.
It's dark as shit. See if this thing finally is gonna rev past 7,000. You gotta put your seatbelts on, bro?
Yeah, I got a race bucket seat,
so I don't know if you guys can see, but long story short, with this BMW, it used to be an automatic, and we had it. Well, we didn't manual swap it.
We're at the burnout zone tonight, and we're here with
Dave,
and you are driving a
BMW.
Let's give it up for Dave.
All right, I'll talk after. This thing seems gripped up as fuck. Remember, these are your only tires. Let them cool off. Yeah, it revs, boy.
Fucking killing it right there.
Long story short, this car, it was a automatic, and somebody switched it to manual, the guy we bought it from. And it was locking up at 5,000, not even at the governor, like way before like a safety feature. So after like 2 months of waiting almost, we got the ECU, and that was our first rip, and it seems to be working.
Only set of tires too.
Yeah, that's why I was trying to tell them, cool, let them cool and they'll last longer, you know what I mean? So now this is where the night gets really funny, because in normal faction, instead of us saying, you know what, we tested the car and everything's good, hey, let's call it a night, because we didn't bring spares or anything at this point. I decided to, hey, let's keep it interesting, Dave. You go in the middle, you do some donuts, and let's do some improv tandeming in a small square. And not making any excuse, the inside was really grippy, the outside was really slippery. But you'll see that on the second clip.
Yeah. Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all the bad, never good, fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah. Please say any negative thoughts, I pop off when I hear people say I cannot. I get off to the thought of proving everyone wrong, I won't stop to the top, so you better back off and get lost. I'ma stay loud, stay proud, never running out, never heading south. I'll be spreading out, call it word of mouth, can't put me down, I'll be getting loud. You can have your doubts, not what I'm about, have your fucking cloud. It be raining now, I keep making sound, go another round, bitch I'm legend bound, can't stop me now. You don't wanna fuck with me, I slow burn like a disease. Just tell me that I can and I'll show you things that you couldn't believe. Just tell me that I can. 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 Cause I just wanna hear it out your mouth, yeah. Give me fuel, it's a tool that I use to go ahead and run my fucking mouth, yeah. I take shots, I take loss, I make shots, I miss lots. I tell you get big box, you get yachts, you swing locks and pop off a big shot. I ain't done chasing, got big dreams, bigger things, impatient. Who's at the top think they need replacement? Who's at the top think I'm gonna erase it? Face it, I don't give up quick, I don't give up shit, I won't give up this. Cause I know that I want it, know that I'm on it, I'll make it, I promise. You don't wanna fuck with me, I slow down like a disease. Just tell me that I can show you things that you couldn't believe. Just
What's going on, guys? So we're back. Obviously it's the next day. I wasn't gonna make this into a full video anyway, but I guess we'll check the damages from yesterday's as you already saw in this video, and then we'll just give a little update on the other Z and basically what's going on and what you guys can hope to see on the next couple of videos. Damn, look at that. Still looks good on the back, even though after the wall tap. But here it is. That's it. So obviously the bumper did crack a little bit, which is fine, and then this canard definitely got fucking kind of destroyed, which is fine. I didn't like this canards anyway, and I do want to get some type of back cover. This, in reality, if I really wanted to, I could bring it to my old job and then plastic weld it and fix it, but in reality, I like it. It's, you know, it's kind of a badge of honor, you know what I mean? It's like that was the one that you know, popped the cherry, as they say. And like I said, I've gotten close with other cars, but you know, this car I was really trying to keep nice for the most part for now, and that's the other car that's supposed to be the bash car. But other than that, the damage ain't too bad. They didn't even break. I was scared it broke these. This took forever to get here. And nope, no tail lights, even though I do have spare tail lights and stuff like that. The signals are good, so I'm happy it didn't break anything really worthwhile. And it seems like the alignment, I drove it back home, and it had no issues whatsoever driving back home. So yeah, sorry to disappoint some of you guys, so if you guys were expecting it to be really carnage or anything. But you know, what happened, and I think in my opinion, was two things, right? It was the inside of the pad where everybody usually does the burnouts was really grippy, and then when I went wide, I went super wide to kind of let my buddy Dave go in front of me so we can switch, like alternate places. And when I went on the outskirts, there was not as much grip because not a lot of people were there drifting wide. They were kind of staying on the inside. So the car already felt very slippery, like it was washing off. Like you could see it in the video, the car kept, like, my adjustments made while being wide made a lot of like changes. Two, I was more focused on my buddy Dave, and I went way wider, washed off, and before I even got to that corner, I knew that I was gonna hit it. I was like, ugh, and I puckered up as I hit it, but I was able to kind of clutch kick it and try to ease it in and then straighten out. And as you saw, I drove away, and I was happy that I was able to drive away, clutch kicked it again to make sure that everything was right. And again, the car felt like it was good, so I kept drifting. That's it with the wall tap. All right. So the first update is on the LS, right? So the LS motor almost got sold, but thank God I didn't. I came back to my senses. So I'm still collecting parts. The LS is right underneath. It's, you know, a little dirty. I usually keep it covered and whatnot. But I'm collecting parts. Obviously, I need a full accessory drive. I already got a couple other parts. I got an oil pan. Hopefully, I will be getting the motor mount soon. So it's just gathering parts to fit it in the other Z. Obviously, I have some of the parts on the shelf. This car is almost completely stripped on the inside. So the next thing that needs to come off is the dash and everything like that. And hopefully, again, I don't know. I can't tell you guys when it's gonna be done because ultimately the blue car is and seat time is priority. So if there's an event coming up, I'm gonna buy tires over buying a part for this. And obviously I had to stop doing this so I can put the 4-point, and that cost some money and stuff like that. So I had to make a choice. The LSZ should be coming definitely, hopefully by summer, but I don't want to put an end date because every time I start putting the end date, I realize that life happens and sometimes you just can't finish a car. Now, I don't know what you guys want to watch. I kind of want to, like, and this is maybe I will do a poll. Obviously, we don't have like crazy viewership, but maybe this is where we'll do a poll, right? Like, do you guys rather continue waiting until we get parts and get all the parts and do like a video series on that, or skip some of the mechanical parts to run and buy a body kit and stuff to make it, and then prep the body and paint it, because that's something that I know that within the next couple months I can start, and I can start the video series on that. and basically do the basic how-to on how to get your car prepped for paint and do that, because that's more doable. That's, let's say that's under 2K, eBay body kit and stuff like that, and paint, versus all the parts I need to completely LS swap it. It'll be, you know, over 5K. So there's a big difference, you know what I mean? The body kit and stuff and paint will get done faster than the running and driving, but the running and driving actually is what we want, you know what I mean? So I don't know, let me know in the comments. Into the updates, which is the things that I've been lacking off, right? Obviously, we've been doing a lot to this car. We finished the 4-point. We put this wing, which at first I wasn't so into, but now with the end plates, I gotta say, I really do like it. It's not super flashy, but it's not subtle. It's like right in the middle for me. For me, it does it. The 4-point fire extinguisher. I just got my fresh helmet from Drift HQ over there. And obviously, within a week or 2 weeks, we're gonna be going to OSW. And the problem with OSW, why we haven't went, is because convertibles, you need a 4-point. So we're gonna go to OSW, and hopefully the next couple of videos will be OSW base, and you guys get to see me struggling because I've never been to OSW. So that's what I'm looking forward to. That's what the blue car is getting ready. That was the final kind of test. I got to bleed it, bleed the clutch a little bit more, I felt. And then I do have to get an alignment on this car. So I have to get with somebody to do an alignment. The things that I got to finish with this car is I really love my wheel. It's been with me since I started building drift cars, and I really need a flatter wheel. So that's what the next thing that this car needs to get. And then probably an oil cooler, and then she'll be set. And then eventually a tune, just because I do feel like this car has moments where I'm drifting, especially in the beginning while the car is like first going out there, where like the traction or something cuts off the power, or the throttle gets cut sometimes, and it's weird. And now that I'm, you know, pushing into more tandeming and doing a little bit more, you know, sketchy stuff, I don't want that to be the reason why I crashed the car. I'm always okay with crashing the car. It's a drift car. I'm okay with that. I know that's a risk every time we go into a pit or any track that we go to, but like I said, I would rather make a mistake, crash the car, and know that there's something I could have done to prevent it. That's easy, I can deal with it. Then it be something mechanical that I knew that really could have been fixed with a tune, and I just didn't do it, you know what I mean? So that's again what's going to happen next video after this, or the video after that. It should be an OSW video. And you know, disclosure, if for some reason I don't pass tech in OSW, then obviously we're either going to surprise you with a compound video, which if you know, you know, and if not, then we'll be going to Showtime. So that's it. I mean, thanks for watching, guys. I really do appreciate it. The support, the clip, thanks to, I'll post right here his YouTube link for the clip of me actually wall tapping. It's not the most exciting thing, but I really do appreciate it. Like I said, it was a little mistake. I'm okay with it. All right, hope I own your subscription. See you guys later.
Yeah. Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah.